Collaborative Kellogg. Kellogg is a program that's known for its academic depth in marketing and CPG, but it has been churning out more consultants than brand managers for at least a decade, and it's populating the tech world with product managers too. Kellogg boasts its gleaming architectural gem of a campus on the lake and has long been known as an elite M7 program, which means that it isn't easy to get into. Let's discuss how you can stand out via your essays and improve your chances of getting in. Here we go. Essay 1. Intentionality is a key aspect of what makes our graduates successful Kellogg leaders. Help us understand your journey by articulating your motivations for pursuing an MBA, the specific goals you aim to achieve, and why you believe now is the right moment. Moreover, share why you feel Kellogg is best suited to serve as a catalyst for your career aspirations and what you'll contribute to our community of lifelong learners during your time here. 450 words. Well, that was a very long question, but let's start with the most important word within it. Intentionality. Kellogg is being quite intentional in using that word. They want you to be very clear in this essay. They want you to share your path and really connect that path to their resources. There's no room to be vague in this somewhat conventional personal statement. You need to provide context, which means that you need to quickly establish where you are and what you've achieved professionally. You need to then share very specific, dare I repeat, intentional, short-term goals that flow from that context and connect them to thoughtful long-term goals. Thinking of all these pieces, context, short-term goals, long-term goals, think of them as links in a chain. They need to be intentionally connected. They need to be a plan rather than a wish for the future, and that plan needs to make sense. It needs to be something that is ambitious but achievable for you. The most intentional piece of all, you need to share a detailed plan for what you're seeking to learn and contribute at Kellogg. There's no room here for vague pronouncements about how great the school is. You need instead to share specifics of how you will take advantage of Kellogg's classes, experiential opportunities, clubs, international programs, network, community, whatever applies to you to ensure that your goals become a reality. And you also have to share how you will make your contribution as you go. Again, this can't be a vague summary at the end where you write, and I'll bring my can-do attitude to Kellogg's team environment. You need to show that you understand where you can contribute by getting very specific and, again, showing that you can see the linkage between your skills and interests and Kellogg's resources. Now, let's look at Essay 2. Kellogg leaders are primed to tackle challenges everywhere, from the boardroom to the neighborhoods. Describe a specific professional experience where you had to make a difficult decision. Reflecting on this experience, identify the values that guided your decision-making process and how it impacted your leadership style. 450 words. So, again, very long essay question and effectively a leadership question, but one where there is a very clear challenge embedded in it. And that is an important place to start. Not every moment to lead involves a single difficult decision. So it's important that as you brainstorm your options for topics for this essay, that you choose an anecdote where you had a somewhat stark or binary problem. As you start writing, you need to establish this problem and then commit most of the essay to showcasing the steps and various skills you used to overcome the challenge or optimize its resolution. And you should be sure that your values come through your process as you reach resolution. In many ways, this is a very straightforward essay prompt, but many applicants will go wrong by ignoring Kellogg's very clear request for reflection. You can't just wrap your essay with the resolution of the problem and expect that the reader will understand that you learned and grew. So don't just end your essay with trite cliches. I learned to be a better leader. Instead, you need to show that you're self-aware and that you have clear takeaways from your experience, and you may even show the applicability of those takeaways going forward. If you learn to take a risk and move ahead to prove an idea, then you might point to another instance where you moved ahead even faster the next time and eliminated the hesitation phase to prove that it permanently, quote, impacted your leadership style. Problem, resolution, reflection, and growth. Ensure that these 4 components are present in your Kellogg Essay 2. Let's talk about Kellogg's video essay for a moment. Some basic facts. You'll answer 3 questions, each designed to help you showcase your personality and experiences. You'll have 96 hours after submitting your application to submit your video, and the experience itself should take 20, 25 minutes to complete, including setup. You can practice questions as many times as you'd like. Do as many as you need until you're comfortable rather than exhausted. Note, you cannot answer any of the school's video questions incorrectly, so do not concern yourself with trying to give them the right answer. Just respond to each query honestly, as smoothly as you can, despite any nervousness you may be feeling, and be yourself. You won't be provided with the questions ahead of time, but don't let this panic you. Not knowing the questions just ensures a higher level of spontaneity and therefore authenticity. Remember to speak with energy and enthusiasm. You're trying to connect with others, so charisma is certainly welcome, but just focus on being a little less rigid and try to be a little less traditionally professional in your demeanor. That will go a long way. And know that if you stumble while answering or are ultimately unhappy with your answer, unfortunately, you can't do anything about it, but also know that the AdCom is interested in how you manage that stumble. We've been told by many admissions officers that they enjoy the humanity of an applicant who runs out of time, for example, and shows a sense of humor, maybe says, "Oh no, I'm out of time. I guess this is the end of the question," and laughs. If that's a spontaneous moment, then it is authentic and the school learns a lot about your personality and your ability to manage stress and quickly. All of that said, practice is important, and we offer you a place to do that in onTrack by mbaMission, our on-demand MBA application platform. In addition to dozens of lessons that will help you learn about and apply to Kellogg, we offer you a video essay and interview practice tool, which will serve you sample questions timed to your actual Kellogg experience, and you can review your performance or even have an mbaMission consultant review it and give you feedback. Okay, there you have it, our tips for Kellogg's essays. For more on preparing for and actually filming your video essay, check out our video on how to make a great business school video essay. Best of luck with your applications.